Hello, y'all. Welcome to Bam Bam Raw TV. I'm Bam Bam, aka the 411 Giant, and I'm back again. Hit that like button. Hit that. I want you to subscribe, and I hit that bell icon. I'm back again. We on number 2 episode of the PSI. I don't want to hold y'all too long on it. I just want to give y'all some of the facts around this. And as I told you in the previous video, this PSI, pre-sentence investigation thing, has got more people stabbed at one particular time than any other issue or anything else. This thing in 94, 95, in the 95, they end up banning it. You could not have this on your person. The only way you could see this was to go down to your counselor office and you could see it. Your counselor will let you get it and he'll let you see it. But you could not have this in your purpose, on your person. Why you couldn't have it? Because in this here, it's going to tell you why you got your downward departure. If you got a downward departure for testifying, it's going to be in there. If you ever aided or assisted the police before, it's going to be in here. If you done testified on somebody else, it's going to be in there. He's cooperated. He cooperated before. He got a downward departure going on. All that is going to be in there. And a person can find that. It's got everything. It's got all the stuff that you've been accused of doing and all that. But that's what people don't care how many people you done did or how much dope you done had and going on. When we be looking at that paperwork, that's what we be looking for. We don't want to know, did you cooperate with the police? Did you get a downward departure for snitching on somebody? When in 95, when I was up at USP Florence, you had 2 weeks to present this here. As soon as you get there, you go to your counselor and you tell them, I need a copy of my PSI. You had 2 weeks to get that. If you did not have that in 2 weeks, they running you up top. Or they going to stab you up and you're going up top bleeding. Simply that. That was the law of the land. So now, because so many people is getting stabbed, I watch dudes, I watched at least 5 people get killed, just rolled down. Your whole car come at you. Whatever car that you rolling with the Texas car, all the Texas dudes gonna pull up like, man, what your PSI? They gonna have their legal man to look at it. When their legal man look at it, he said, well, you good. You good. If he's legal man said, you ain't good that you done testified, if you still there, they gonna put the knife on you. Simple as that. That was universal law at that time. And so now the people, so many stabbings was happening on, because like I say, in USP Florence in 95, it took the record from Lewisburg. Lewisburg had 8 murders a year. USP Florence took that and became the Alcatraz of the Rockies, and it had 12 murders a year. And most of it was because of this. I seen at least 6 people die right there because of this. Dudes rolled them down on the yard, stabbed them. One dude, he wasn't much taller than me. Dude, he was on this dude's neck. This dude was toting him around like, the dude had to be, the dude he was stabbing had to be 6, maybe 6 something, but he was on the dude's neck, riding the dude down till the dude came down, and knocked him. He already had the dude who doing the killing. He already had like 5 life sentences, so he wasn't worried about it. But that's how it was back then. So they had to put a stop to that. And so when they put a stop to it, we found a way to circumvent that, and it wasn't as accurate, it wasn't as good as what we was doing when it was right in the open, but we still found a way to circumvent that and be able to get access to that paperwork and going on. So it's still some real men and some men's on the compound, they still do it, but sometimes, like I say, some don't. Now I know, matter of fact, I know a whole cause been ran off the yard basically because they had somebody on there that somebody else could prove that their paperwork wasn't right. And a larger car from, I don't call the name, a larger car from Chicago pulled up on this here car, which was, they was their own group. They was a group out of Chicago. And they had a guy that they was protecting him because he had money and they was holding on to him and his paperwork wasn't right. The rest of the Chicago dudes ran the whole car up. They ran the whole car up. Everybody that was in that little old group, I think it was probably about 14, 15 of them, ran them all up. Took them off the compound. And so, like me, I kept 5 of them. I kept 5 of them hid in all my legal work. Dudes, when I got plays and going on, dudes were telling me, hey, man, Bamm, we seen your stuff. We seen your stuff in trial, man. We know you. We watch y'all stuff going on. I said, yeah, I know y'all did, and I probably seen it in the newspaper. But here go my PSI. I want y'all to look through it. Because if I don't let y'all look through mine, I have no right to ask about yours and look through it. That's the way I believe. If you can't prove somebody to look through mine and they can verify that, then I don't have a leg to stand on to be asking you about yours. And that's why I do. Sometimes if I go on the compound and ain't but a couple of us, I get dude mines and I take his. Hey, come on. Here you go. We go back and forth. Okay, I checked out yours, you checked out mine. So now when I go to war with you, I know who I'm going to war with. But I mean, that's the thing on the PSI. That's the violent part of it, and that's why they took it out of the system. Right now, you cannot have it. You would have to go down there, and you would have to be with your counselor in order to be able to. You have to sit in the room, and you have to look at it in the room. But there's ways to circumvent that. Hey, thank y'all again. I appreciate y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you know my next video coming out. Hey, love you.